Hey guys, I want to tell you guys a little story about me and what I have seen throughout my years of being me, I guess. Um, just as a disclaimer, for any of you who think that this was a dream, it was not. And if you still want to try to prove me wrong or whatever, go to the house. Um, I don't care because it's not your experience. So just remember, this was all real, and this happened around my first or second grade year. So already a minute in, so let's begin. I was about 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. But I wasn't in the third grade yet, so I couldn't have been 9. But I was. It wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was either on the weekend or in the summer. I was awoken, as I always used to before my tonsils got removed. Fun fact about me, my tonsils are gone. Anyways, before I got them removed, when I was in like the third grade, I always would wake up in the middle of the night for no reason. Now my brother said that the people who used to own the house, one of them died there, which I thought was complete and utter crap. But then I started to believe him a little bit more. Not a dream, remember this. When one night, as any other kid would do, I woke up and I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim yet in my life. This is when I was like very, very young. But I knew what Family Guy was. I watched it all the time. I loved it. But I'm gonna try to find my treasure. But one time, this turned out to be really scary. What I did is I flipped on the TV to Cartoon Network, or Adult Swim as Midnight would call it. When I turned on the TV, it was on the Star Wars parody episode, and the map, they're at the map, it said, hey, we need to go past the JC Penney's or whatever. Once I passed that part, my TV, it went black, and then I saw a figure, a bluish white figure. Seemed like, I swear to God, there's no better way to explain this, like a ghost of an old lady. Like she was sitting at a table. The camera was sort of pointed like at a downward angle at her, like a diagonal downward angle. Like if I took the camera, I raised it up and then pointed it down. That's what kind of angle it was at. But I seen it was her, an old lady. She was doing something, and it wouldn't stop. Either it was an old lady doing something, or it was an old lady staring out into the screen. Now, I was creeped the heck out. I'm not even bluffing here. I literally thought that I had just dropped one on myself. Just right on the spot. But I didn't, thank God. Well, at least my bedroom was across from the bathroom. Anyways, as I turned off the TV, it stopped, and I turned it back on, and it was still there. And I turned it on, I turned it off, and turned it on again, and it was that commercial. Now, the creepiest thing is that house might have actually been haunted, but very slightly. Because there's another occurrence like this in the same exact house where I was sleeping, I wake up and the TV was on to the Kanye West Gold Digger song, whatever. I was like, hey, I was one of the first persons to see this because I've never heard the song before. And then I watched it and I was like, wait a minute. I like the song, but why is the TV on? We had our TV on the perched up on our dresser, on the table. Alright, we had a locker next to it. And our TV, or our remote, was in the locker. Now, it was a locker without combination, one of those lockers, so I seen it the next morning, cause I was just too lazy. My bed was not that far. I just walked over and turned off the TV. But I found the next morning that the TV was in the locker. I froze in fear. I was petrified. I didn't even want to know. I didn't need to know. I didn't know how. I knew my brother. He usually stayed up really late at night talking to his friends, but not that late. This was like an hour or two after he would go to bed, and it just creeped me out. Just my brain pretty much melted at that point, and I think that's one of the reasons why I believe in all that ghost and UFO things, the paranormal, basically. So yeah, it was wicked, no pun intended. I actually feel like it's good that I get to tell that to someone. But if that was a dream, I could remember it so vividly, which I can't remember dreams very vividly unless I like the dreams. But if that was a dream, that means there is something that was haunting my mind, not my, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, craziness. So, finally glad I get to tell someone about that. So, thank you guys for watching, and this has been personal story time with Creep, I guess. I'll find out a name for it once I go to the video editor. But thanks for watching. We're gonna land on 7:30 flat. 1, 2, 1, 5.